Okay, I'm back. All right, we're going to get started. I see we have here again space, but we're going to get started. Okay, here we go. Welcome, Mr. Brandon. AB Queen, thank you so much. Queen Love, thank you so much for coming in. Remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. Mr. Brandon says he's ready. All right, here we go. Welcome to all of those that are part of Jeopardy Noir. We're excited to have you guys here. I have all kinds of things going on right now at 2 o'clock. But we're here. We're here. We're excited to be here. We're excited to say that we're safe. We're glad that you're safe. We're glad that our repeat supporters are here and ready to do this week's episode of Jeopardy Noir. We're certainly glad from the Black Archive staff, our board members, behalf of our funders, our support funders, the Southeast Overtown Park West Community Redevelopment Agency, as well as the Simpkins Family Foundation, Miami-Dade County. We're certainly appreciative of the support that we receive as we continue to try to do programming from a different perspective here as people continue to stay safe from the COVID-19, which has affected everyone throughout the world, not just our communities, not just our nation, but throughout the world. We also want to pay respect for the tragedies that has been still occurring in terms of what's going on with people in police brutality, as well as people coming under fire with our situation in Georgia, as well as the new situation that just happened in Kansas City. So we're certainly praying for those families. I see Derek Cole. Welcome, Derek Cole. Miami Gardens Now. Welcome back, Miami Gardens Now. So if you've never played Jeopardy Noir with us, again, Facebook, please. I don't have the ability to see who's on, but if you want to make comments, I can definitely shout you out. So I know that you're here. I see we have some viewers here on Facebook. But the way that we play this is that the person that answers first in the comment section to the answer gets the point. I don't know how fast your internet is, but it's the first name that I see that pops up in my comment section. We have Instagram, which is on my left. We have Facebook, which is on my right. This is how we operate. So Facebook, Instagram is on my left. We have a winner from Instagram. We have a winner from Facebook. So this is how we kind of connect and make our Safer at Home series more effective. I want to see if I have low viewers on Facebook. So this might be just an Instagram battle this week. Maybe people are moving from Facebook to Instagram. We just try to broadcast on both channels so that no one misses the opportunity to be a part of this. Now, this show is going to be just a little bit different. I kind of decided to do something called black cards. I want to see if we got to revoke anyone's black card. So the questions that we're going to ask, just straying away a little bit from our history that we've been doing for the past, I think, 6 weeks. And we want to kind of just have a little fun. You know, we like to educate as we entertain. And this is one of those sessions that we want to test your black card. We're going to see who black card need to be revoked. So some of the answers that questions that you'll be asked today, there are several answers. And we just want to see if you want to answer one of those answers will show up on the screen. So it could be several. Some of the questions is only one answer. Some of them, there's several answers. And the first person that answers one of those questions that appears on our black card will get that particular point. So I hope you're ready, Instagram. I hope you're ready, Facebook. We're just taking it, making it a little different this time. I even changed my music so that we can kind of have a little flavor on what we're doing. So I don't have the typical Jeopardy theme, but we're doing a little R&B. Hopefully it'll be more fun a little bit. So get your favorite drink, your barbaric brew, whatever you're drinking on, whatever you're smoking on at home. And let's get ready to get started for Jeopardy Noir this week. All right, we're going to our first question. We're going to get ready to go to our first question. Just want to make sure I got the right program up. Oh, I got the wrong program up. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second to change this out. Good thing I did look at this and said, wait a minute, I have the wrong program open. So let's open up our actual one that we need. Boom, yes. So let's go back to it. Good thing we didn't start. All right, there we go. We have the right program up for this week. So we're ready for the first question. The first question is, before he was a member of the Nation of Islam, what was Malcolm X called? What was he called? Before he was a member of the Nation of Islam, what was Malcolm X called? Before he was a member of the Nation of Islam, what was Malcolm X called? Anybody? Are we revoking everyone's black card this week? Gonna give you just a couple more seconds. No, that's his name. That's his name, but he was called something. He had a street name. You know, we color folks, we have nicknames. He had a street name. He had a nickname. What was Malcolm X called? All right, we're going to give that to, all right, I see on Instagram we have an answer. We have an answer on Instagram. Oscar Brainan got it in first. I see Mrs. Brainan came in second. We're going to give you this particular answer because you were very close. And that name was Detroit Red. It was Detroit Red. Detroit Red. Ms. Byers, I see you came on Facebook a little late, but it was Detroit Red. It was Detroit Red. Oscar Brainan on our Instagram, and then we'll give it to Ms. Vanessa Byers on Facebook. The name was Detroit Red. All right, we're getting ready for our next question. Our next question is, according to Mama, this one is according to Mama. Mama could be your grandmother, your mother. If you're young, it will probably be grandma. If you are older, probably be mom. But according to Mama, what does it mean if your hand itches? What does it mean if your hand itches? According to Mama, what does it mean if your hand itches? This is the question at hand. We're doing a little differently this week. According to Mama, what does it mean if your hand itches? Are we going to be revoked? All right. Oscar Brainan on Facebook. Oscar Brainan on Instagram. Oscar Brainan on Instagram. He's on it. Oscar Brainan on Instagram. Do we have anybody on Facebook? All right. Vanessa Byers on Facebook has the answer. The answer is you're coming into some money. Oscar Brainan wanted on Facebook, Instagram. Let me make sure. Yes, money coming. Oscar Brainan on Instagram. Vanessa Woodard Byers got it on Facebook. Vanessa Byers got it on Facebook. You are coming into some money. We're getting ready for the next question. We're getting ready for the next question. I need you to finish this in the black community. There's a saying for this. If someone puts their hand up on their hip, on your hip, what is the appropriate response? If someone puts their hand up on your hip, what is the appropriate response? Black cards going. If someone puts their hand up on their hip, what was their response? Pink Rose, I'm sorry. I don't have your... Oh, Pink Rose is first. That's right, Pink Rose. Pink Rose was first. I'm sorry, Pink Rose. No, it was Oscar Brainan. It was Oscar Brainan. We'll come back and look at it again. If someone puts their... let the backbone slip. That's not the answer we're looking for. If someone puts their hand up on your hip, what is the appropriate response? If I say, put your hand up on your hip, what is your response? Mia Sean on Instagram has the answer. Mia Sean on Instagram has the answer. Do anybody on Facebook have the answer? If someone say put your hand up on your hip, Vanessa Byers is on it as well. We have our answer. The answer, correct answer in black culture, if someone puts your hand up on your hip, I dip, we dip, you dip. That's right. I dip, you dip, we dip. That is the correct answer in black culture. If you put your hands up on your hip, I dip, we dip, you dip. Thank you so much, Ms. Byers, for the answer. Thank you so much for who won this one? Mia Sean. Mia Sean on the Instagram side. All right. MIA Sean. All right, we're going on to our next question. Now, you guys ready for this one? We're testing everybody's black card today. We're doing it just a little bit different. We're testing your black card. Here we go. The next question. We're doing a little different now. Those that are coming on, we normally do history, but we want to do something a little fun, a little more fun today. But this question, Tommy from Martin, what was his real job more than likely? More than likely, what was Tommy's real job on Martin? What was his real job? What do you think his real job is on Martin? Based on what we saw each and every week on Martin, what was Tommy's real job? Mommy Gardens now, that's right. He had no job, but so that means what was his job if he had no job? What was Tommy's real job? More than likely, what was his job? He didn't have a job. You're right. So if he didn't have a job, what was he doing? I'm giving you a hint. If he didn't have a job, what was he doing more than likely? Miss Brandon said looking for work. That's close. Drug runner, really? On Martin? Drug dealer. My MIA Sean said drug dealer. No, I think you guys won't get this one. You're right. Tommy didn't have a job. He did not have a job. So if he didn't have a job, Oscar Brandon is being political, would say he was a landlord. But listen, if Tommy did not have a job, more than likely, Tommy's job was collecting unemployment. What more can he do if he didn't have a job? Tommy was collecting unemployment. So his job was collecting unemployment. I know that went kind of left for somebody. Ms. Myers says she's not ready for these questions today. You're going to be ready. We're going to mix them in. Okay. We go for the next question. Here we go for the next question. I want you to finish this R&B group's lyric. A scrub is a. We're testing everyone's black card today. Finish this R&B's group lyric. A scrub is a. Can you finish it? Camila said half of America is Tommy right now. You're right about that. More than half of America is Tommy right now. But finish this R&B's group lyric. A scrub is a, what did this R&B group say? And BAF staff, you're more than welcome to answer these questions. All right. We got to answer. We got to answer on Facebook. We have an answer on Facebook from Vanessa Byers. You ain't that far off. Vanessa Byers, anybody on Instagram? We have our answer on Facebook. Vanessa Wood Byers has a close enough answer. Instagram, do we have that answer? I think we're going to move forward with this. A guy that can get no love from me. A scrub is a guy that can get no love from me. Camila came in a little late on that one. That's TLC. I don't know. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger car of a guy of his best friend ride, trying to holler at who? All right. Vanessa Byers, we're going to take that answer on Facebook. Instagram, Camila, you was just a tad bit, a little late before I slipped it over. So we're going to go on. Now, this is one of those questions that have multiple answers. I'm just looking for somebody to give me one of the answers that we have polled and it's included. This one has multiple answers, but I just want to see what everyone has to say. So get ready. Yeah, I know you didn't grow up during that time, Ms. Byers, but you had kids. You had kids that grew up in that time. So here we go. Here we go for the next question. The next question. It has multiple answers. I want to see who's going to be first to give me one of these answers that I have on this card. All right, here we go. Here we go for the next question. The best black television sitcom of all time. The best black comedy sitcom of all time. I have 4 top answers. Can you give me one of them? Instagram, can you give me one? Facebook, can you give me one? Not yet. The best television sitcom. It has to make this list that I have here. I have an answer. I have an answer on Instagram. I do have an answer on Instagram. Mr. Brandon came out with the first answer, with the first right answer that was on our card. Do we have anybody on Facebook? Facebook. Do we have anybody on Facebook that's going to tell us what's the best black television sitcom of all time? I mean, you just tell us what you feel is the favorite black. There's no one right answer. But I just wanted just one of the answers that made the list. Okay, going once. All right, Vanessa Byers, there we go. She must be the only one on Facebook today, Vanessa Byers. And it's interesting that Mr. Brandon and, let's see, was it Mr. Oscar Brandon that came with the first right answer? Yes. Mr. Brandon and Ms. Byers, you telling us what era you in, because both of you got the one that's at the top of the list. The top of the list was The Cosby Show. The second one was Martin. The third one was Good Times. And, of course, the last one was Fresh Prince. I see a lot of those answers did populate on the screen, but Brandon was the first with The Cosby Show on Instagram, and Ms. Byers was the first on Facebook with The Cosby Show. All right. All right, here we go with the next question. According to Mama, this is an according to Mama. Nah, you're not old, Ms. Byers. You're not old at all. According to Mama, this next question is an according to Mama. According to Mama, why shouldn't a woman buy a man a pair of shoes? According to Mama, this is multiple answers. I just want one of the answers from the list. According to Mama, why shouldn't a woman buy a man a pair of shoes? Do we have any answers from anybody? According to Mama, why should Oscar Brandon hit me on Instagram? Oscar Brandon and Javelin, you're an old soul, huh? All right, there we go. We have the answers on Facebook and Instagram. We have the answers on Facebook and Instagram, and all of you are kind of hitting it right on the head. 1, he will leave you. 2, he'll start cheating. 3, he'll 2-step out of your life. And the last one is he'll start drinking. So yes, Mr. Brandon hit us on Instagram and Ms. Byers hit us on Facebook. Ms. Byers is rolling on Facebook. Let's go on to our next question. Our next question is another one of those questions that is, there's multiple answers. I kind of just want to see whether your answer fit any of, as y'all say, Oscar Brandon is killing us right now. Yes, I just want to see if one of your answers will make our list. So let's see what this is. The question is, how long does a Baptist church service last on Sunday? We're testing everyone's black card. How long does a Baptist church service last on Sunday? Somebody can give us that answer. How long does a Baptist service last on Sunday? All right, we have our answer on Instagram. K Peasy had the first answer, but 4, 3, 2. All right. We have our answers on Instagram. Facebook, do we have an answer? How long does a Baptist church last on Sunday? Oh, wow. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all, Byers is having a good time. She said church service lasts until Wednesday in a Baptist church, but she came back with one of the answers that's on our list. And if you said 2 hours, if you said 4 hours, if you said all day, or if you said when the pastor say so, You are correct. So the answer all day goes to KPZ. She was first saying in Miami Gardens saying it would last until the following Sunday. Yes, definitely. So yes, that answer is correct. KPZ got that answer first, but a lot of people hit the 2-hour mark. Several people said 2 hours, which was the first on the list. And who said no? Nobody said 2 hours. Okay, everybody was like 3 hours. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Let's move on. Great job. I hope you guys are enjoying this version of Jeopardy Noir this week. I hope it's entertaining and I hope it is funny. So here we go. Here we go. This another one is one of those hypothetical questions with a hypothetical answer. This one again has several answers. It has 4 answers that is top on the list that we'll go for. If you say any one of these answers, you will get it correct. Okay, here we go. The next question. Name one of the best female soul singers of all time. One of the best female soul singer of all time. I have 4 on my list. Can you give me one of them? And want to just say a shout out to Betty Wright. We want to say rest in peace, Betty Wright. We lost her on Mother's Day. All right, I have an answer. I have an answer on Instagram. It goes to Miami Gardens Down with the first answer. Miami Gardens Down and Facebook. We have Vanessa Woodard Byers on Facebook came up with one of the answers. And it's amazing that all of you have kind of said the same name that came to your head. And if you said Patti LaBelle, if you thought Aretha Franklin, if you thought Etta James or Anita Baker, you were correct. You're correct. Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Etta James, or Anita Baker. Both people on Instagram said Aretha. Aretha Franklin, Ms. Byers, as well as Miami Gardens. Now, you are correct. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to our next question. This is another hypothetical question in black culture. What about Ebby Queen? Ebby Queen, you came in with Aretha Franklin, but you came after Miami Gardens Now. Based on my log, your answer came right after Miami Gardens Now. Based on, here we go. This is another hypothetical question. We're testing Javo. I'm telling you what's on my log. On my log, I have Miami Gardens Now with Aretha, and then Ebby Queen on my particular log. So we got to go off of my log, and that's what I see. But you can put it as a tie, but on my log, we're going by what I'm seeing on my screen, sir. All right, moving on. This is another hypothetical question. Another hypothetical. Are we ready? This is just who you think. And I have 4 names on this list. Who is the best rap group of all time? The best rap group of all time. The best rap group of all time. I'm waiting for one that appears on I see an answer. I see an answer on Instagram that's on my list. I see an answer on Facebook that's on my list. This answer goes to Javo, and it goes to Vanessa Woodard Byers on Facebook. The names that are on our list is the Wu-Tang Clan, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Outkast, and NWA. And I have NWA here for Javo, and I have NWA for Vanessa Woodard Byers. Of course, Run DMC was an amazing rap group, but they might have been considered a duo. I don't know if they're saying rap group. I don't know. Outkast is on there, so it's 2 people. But this is what the consensus says. NWA was the answer that we were looking for. That went to first Javo as well as Vanessa Woodard Byers. We are going on to our next question. Our next question, again, another hypothetical question that has multiple answers. We want you to give us the best answer that you can give us that makes this particular list. We are testing your black card. This question says, who had the best afro back in the day? Who had the best afro back in the day? I have 4 answers on here. I want to see who you think had the best afro Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the day. Welcome, Nemo. I see you on Nemo. Welcome, Nemo. With the best drinks on this side of South Florida. Who had the best afro? Best afro. I'm still waiting. I have an answer on Facebook. Vanessa Woodabars is killing Facebook right now. Pink Rose, thank you so much. We have our answer. We have an answer that's on our list. We have 2 answers that are on our list. We're testing your black card. If you said Angela Davis, Pink Rose, as well as Vanessa Byers, you're right. The other one is John Schaff, Pam Grier, and of course, Dr. J. Of course, Dr. J. We're testing your black card to see whether you can hang with the best or we have to revoke anyone's license. We're moving on. We're moving on to our next question. That went to Pink Rose as well as Vanessa Woodard Byers on Facebook. Here's our next question is another hypothetical black question. Another hypothetical black question. There's 4 answers. If you say one of these answers, you could win on Jeopardy Noir. So here's our next question. What movie does every black person have in their collection? What movie does every black person, hypothetically, what movie does every black person have in their collection? I have 4 answers. I just want one of the answers. I need one answer. What movie does every black person have in their collection? All right, we have an answer on Instagram. We have an answer on Instagram. We do have an answer on Instagram. Nemo Wow answered one of the questions. Nemo Wow answered it. I see the answer coming up. Welcome. Welcome. Do we have an answer on Facebook? Facebook, we're waiting. We have an Instagram answer. We have our Instagram answer. Facebook, can you tell us what black movie do you have in your collection? I see another answer. Amazing. These answers are coming through. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Here we go. Wait. She said, no, we're going to move on. If you said Friday, Boys in the Hood, The Color Purple, or Scarface, you are correct. I think we had Nemo that said The Color Purple. Yes, if you said one of those particular answers, you are correct in your answer. So let's move on. Good job. Nemo came in and made it. I see some people said Boys in the Hood, but yeah, waiting to excel. All right, there's some other great movies. I see that. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. Here we go. Here we go with our next question. Our next question. Here we go. Are you ready, Instagram? You ready, Facebook? Here's our next question. Hypothetically, according to Mama, what's the one thing your grandma always got in her purse? What is the one thing your grandma always got in her purse? Without a doubt, you can ask her, what's one thing that your grandma always have in her purse? I have an answer from who said it first. Pink Rose on Instagram. You said it first. Pink Rose on Instagram. Ebby Queen. That was a great answer, Ebby Queen. All right. We have our answer. R.C. Fryer. R.C. Fryer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you said gum, tissue, mints, or candy, or a pistol, if you were Medea, you won. So I think the first person on Instagram that I have on my roll call would have been Mints. Was Pink Rose said peppermints. Pink Rose said peppermints. And Aussie Fryer said gum. So that is our answer. That is our answer. Our grandma always had gum, tissue, mints, or candy. In terms of a pistol, yeah. You see, Medea don't play, Mr. Brandon. Medea, she never lied. Good. Thank you so much. Here we go. We have a tough game on Instagram, and Vanessa Byers look like you have a little competition getting ready to come at you. Our next question. This is a hypothetical question. If you answer any one of these 4 again, give me one of these 4 would get you the point. One of these would get you the point. She said handkerchief is old school, came before tissue. All right. Yes, Miss Abby Queen. Thank you for that information. So if you answer one of these, you will get this point. Which rapper would you bring back? Which rapper would you bring back? Come on now, let's see. Which rapper would you bring back? If you answer one of the questions, one of them that's on here, which rapper would you bring back? We just want to know, which rapper would you bring back? All right, Miami Gardens now has an answer, and we have an answer on Instagram. Instagram and Facebook. Miami Gardens now on Instagram. Vanessa Woodard Byers on Facebook. The answer, if you would have said Biggie, Tupac, Heavy D, or Pimp C, you are correct. You made the cut. Your black card is still intact. If you answer Biggie, Tupac, Heavy D, or Pimp C, your black card is still intact. Now, if you're up there saying, oh man, I don't know who any of these rappers are, I don't know, we might need to check your black card. We're moving on. Moving on to our next question. Again, this is another one of those questions that we have 4 answers. He said, who is Pimp C? Okay. Look that up, Nemo, because I'm about to revoke your black card for saying who is Pimp C. Listen, we have another hypothetical. 4 answers to this question. All you have to do is answer one. All we need for you to do is answer one. We are testing your black card. We are seeing if we have to revoke anyone's black card. We're moving on to our next question. Our next question. Here we go. What is the best comedy movie of all time? I have 4 on my list. Tell me one of them. What is the best comedy movie of all time? We're testing your black card. Do anyone have this answer? What is the best? All right, we have one answer on Instagram. We have an answer. Every Queen said this is frustrating. Oh, we're sorry, Miss Queen. We're just doing it a little differently this week. We have an answer on Instagram. Do we have an answer on Facebook? All right, we have the answers that we're looking for. We have our answers, our first hits. We have our first hits. If you said House Party, Coming to America, Friday, or Harlem Nights, you have won. You got the answer. Let's see. The first person, Miami Gardens now, hit us first with Friday, and Vanessa Byers hit us with House Party. So we have our answer. Black cards are going out. Black cards are going out. We have another hypothetical question. Now, Every Queen, you may be able to get this one. Every Queen, I don't know what era you were born in, but you may be able to get this one because you know this may have happened to you. This next question, you shot my pinky toe. The next question, here we go. Are you guys ready? Because I know my great aunt, boy, woo, man. I know everybody by name on these shows. Which soap opera were most likely made to watch as a child by your mother or your grandmother? What soap opera were most likely made? You were most likely made to watch as a child or by your mother or grandmother? Come on now, I have 4 on my list. Tell me what soap opera your grandmother, your mother, or even your great aunt made you. All right, we have an answer on Instagram. We have an answer on Instagram, Miami Gardens now. We have an answer. We have an answer. Do we have an answer on Facebook? What soap opera were you most likely made to watch? All right, we have our answer. Ossie Fryer on Facebook. And if you said As the World Turned, The Guiding Light, The Young, the Restless, or Days of Our Life, you are right. You have made the list, and I think it on let's see who did it. Who did it on Instagram? Instagram, it was Miami Gardens Now. On Facebook, it was Ossie Fryer. She put As the World Turns. As the World Turns. Man, listen, I could if you got stuck in the house at 12 o'clock or 12:30, that was it. You couldn't move. You had to sit down and you had to enjoy Victor Newman and all those people that's on those shows. All right. we have an answer. This one will make you think a little bit. Now, we played a little bit, but let's see if we can get back a little bit historically. Let's grab some history back just a little bit. All right, are you ready for the next question? Here we go. What year was interracial marriage legalized in the U.S.? What year was interracial marriage legalized in the U.S.? What year was interracial marriage legalized in the United States? Ah. Not yet, not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Some people put some answers out there, but I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for the answer. I'm waiting. You guys are close over there on Instagram. Facebook, you're a little far off. I'm waiting. These years are pouring in. I'm waiting. I got the answer. Nemo Wow. Nemo Wow has just said the answer on Instagram. Nemo got the answer correct on Instagram. Nemo. And Ms. Byers got the answer correct on Facebook. If you said 1967, shamefully, it's bad, but you are right. 1967, Nemo Wow. Ms. Byers on Facebook got this particular question correct. 1967, which is a travesty that we're doing. Time clock check is 2:45. Thank you, Jocelyn. We're going to try to push just a little bit longer. Let's go to the next question. Next question. Let's stay with history just a little bit more, since we want to make sure we have some history as a part of this, even with fun. I told you we entertain to educate. And here we are with the next question. In which city was Martin Luther King killed? Martin Luther King Jr. What city? That's an easy one. I know that should be pouring through right now. What city was Martin Luther King the Jr. was killed? You ain't never met no Martin Luther King the Jr. What year was Martin Luther King Jr.? I mean, what city? I'm sorry, what city? All right, we have an answer on Instagram. Do we have an answer on Facebook? We have an answer on Instagram. Facebook, do we have that answer? Going once. All right, Ms. Byers came through at the last minute. Memphis. The answer is Memphis. Memphis. I believe it was Oscar Brandon on Instagram. And we have Vanessa Byers on Facebook. All right. Here we go. Let's do a little hip hop. I know to make some people mad because y'all gonna kind of look mad at me. What the crap is he talking about? Last time this rapper checked, he was the man on these streets. Last time this rapper checked, he was the man on these streets. Got any hip hoppers on here? This is a test of your black card. Last time this rapper checked, he was Oscar say I'm too old. The last time this rapper checked, he was the man on these streets. Do we have an answer? All right, Javo. Javo has the answer, boy. Javo, if you didn't answer that correct, I was going to check your black card. Yeah, anybody else? Anybody on Facebook? I don't think Facebook going to get this. I'm going to give you the answer on this one. The answer is Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy said the last time he checked, he was the man on these streets. All right, here we go. Here's a good one. Are you ready? There's only one answer. Let's see who. Let's check your black card on this one. Here we go. Black card check, going. Jerome from Martin is a player from where? Jerome from Martin is a player from where? Ms. Byers said, what kind of question is this? What kind of question is this? Hey, we're checking the black card. But Jerome from Martin is a player from where? Somebody tell me, a player from where? She said, I get an F for that. Mr. Brandon got the answer correct to this one. Oscar Brandon got the answer. Do we have anybody on Facebook that has the answer to this one? Jerome from Martin is a player from... All right, Ms. Byers, you back in on this thing. He's a player from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. He's a player from the Himalayas. That's right. He's a player from the Himalaya. That's right. Jerome is in the house. All right, let's see if we're going to ask this one. All right, this is also one of these 4 answer questions. This is black culture. We're talking black culture right now. So this question goes to you because we picky people. Which food do you ask a certain family member to make because nobody else can make it right? When you having a cookout, which food do you ask a certain family member to make because nobody else can make it right? Nobody else can make it right. Do we have anybody? Which food? I got 4 on my list. Which food you are most likely to ask a family member to make? All right. Is that our history? Where AAAA? That's a lot of acronyms. Let me know who you are. We got an answer on Instagram. We have an answer on Instagram. Do we have an answer on Facebook? All right. We have an answer. And hypothetically, it's the same answer. If you said mac and cheese, potato salad, deviled eggs, or cornbread, you were right. So our friends at the Historic, please type in your full name if you can so we can advertise who you are. The acronyms are throwing me right now. But the answer we got from Vanessa Byers on Facebook was potato salad. For some reason, Black culture, we don't eat everybody food. So, if you ain't the collard green cook, Alabama African American Civil Rights Heritage Sites Consortium, welcome aboard. Alabama is in the house. But that's how we are, man. If you ain't the collard green cook in our family, you ain't don't bring no collard greens to my house. All right. If you ain't the mac and cheese person in our family that know how to cook mac and cheese, man, don't be bringing your mac and cheese. And my family is like that for real. It'd be funny, boy. They would throw. I've seen them throw food in the garbage because that person wasn't supposed to cook that, So yeah, definitely. In my house, we would be curry chicken, but this is Black American culture. All right, Miami guys, now I got you. Let's see if we can do one more. Let's see where we are with this one. Let's see. All right, we got another question. This is only one answer. Who played the character Hustle Man? Who played the character Hustle Man on the sitcom Martin? Who played the character Hustle Man? Come on now. Who played Hustle Man? Who played the character Hustle Man? Y'all making me think I need to get my music back. We appreciate you for coming on and supporting what we're doing. Who played Hustle Man? Hustle Man on Martin. All right, we have an answer on Nemo Wow. Nemo Wow, welcome, Nemo Wow. Nemo Wow has the answer on Instagram. Anybody on Facebook? Anybody have the answer? Facebook, going once. Going twice. Nemo got the answer on Instagram. Let's move. The answer is Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan played Hustle Man on Martin. So listen, we're going to wrap it up. We want to stay within the hour. Yeah, he was in an accident. You're right, Ms. Byers. He was in an accident. We're certainly glad that you came on and joined us this week for Jeopardy Noir. I have a question. On Friday, I'm trying to decide whether we're going to do another episode of Jeopardy Noir. Getting very concerned about the number of people that's around these sites down here in this area and being out and walking with the virus going on. Would y'all like to play Jeopardy Noir, do a special Jeopardy Noir on Friday at 12 o'clock? Anybody that's going to be online, would you like to do a special edition of Jeopardy Noir on Friday other than the virtual field trip? I'm looking at your comments. Is there any comments? Would you want to play this game on Friday as an alternate? Jeopardy on Friday? Yes. That's what Mr. Brainer said. Jeopardy on Friday? Yes. All right, Ms. Ebby Queen. So this is what I think we're going to do on Friday at 12. Instead of doing the field trip, which is I normally walk the neighborhood, but they're giving out food to the homeless, and I'm really concerned about exposure as I continue to walk and so many people are on the street. That we're going to do a special game of Jeopardy Noir on Friday. We're going to keep this going. I think we're still going to test a couple of black cards on Friday. So make sure you read up on your history and culture. Just check your black card. So we invite you to join us tomorrow as we meet with Louis Berthen, who is our assistant archivist. Definitely, he's going to come in with some great topics in black history. We invite you on Saturday to join us. On Friday to join us. We're going to do a special edition of Jeopardy Noir at 12 o'clock. So, Pritchard, if we can get the notification out there, we're going to do a special Jeopardy Noir at 12 o'clock. And then we also invite you to join us on Saturday for Storytime in Color. We have a special guest coming in. I think it's called Reed Man. I don't want to tell you and give it all away, but Reed Man will be in on Saturday. Ron Williams say he's from New York, like the field trip, but he understands. Well, we're going to get the field trips back going. We're going to just give it a week and see how things are going with the movement that is happening in the historic neighborhood and where I was going. I know it's more people further down in the area that I was going in, but we will bring the field trips back. Join us, please. If you can support. Every cent, every dime counts. So if you can cash app us at our cash app below, it's not mandatory, but if you can feel it in your heart and support us, we definitely will appreciate it. We also want you, when we come back online, we want you to support this Black culture in Miami at the Black Archives Historic Lyric Theater. We are a research repository that houses the information on Blacks in South Florida from 1896 to present. So please join us. I'm Timothy Barber. I'm the executive director. I'm so thankful for all of you being here. I'm thankful to my staff for all of the work that they've been doing from home, all of the broadcasting they've been doing from home. Thank you, Ron Williams. I'm thanking you. Vanessa Byers, I'm thanking you. Who else I saw on here? Miss Karen Gibson. Thank you so much for coming on Facebook. I thought I saw Ossie Fryer. Thank you so much for coming on. Miami Gardens Now, but we're also always appreciative of you. Pink Rose, Mrs. Ruckus, Nemo, thank you for coming on and supporting us. Anonymous, Evie Queen, thank you so much for coming on every day. We have some people that have been following us for 6 weeks that we've been doing this. They've been on every show that we've done. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. We appreciate you so much. We're asking everybody to stay safe and please enjoy yourself as we get through this COVID-19. And then when we come out of this, we're going to come back better than when we left. So thank you guys so much. You take care, and we will see you on Friday. At least I'll see you on Friday for a special edition of Jeopardy Noir Friday edition. Jeopardy Noir Friday edition. And don't forget, I forgot, we do Lyric Live. The living room edition happens at 8 o'clock on Friday night. For entertainment, grab your favorite barbaric brew if you like cigars and your sticks, whatever you need to do to be a part of this. Join us for Lyric Live. It's been very entertaining with Cello and H2. That's on our Lyric Theater MI handle. I know I'm giving you a lot of information. Take care. Peace.